Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Spells and Stride podcast, the only podcast with a 24-year-old.
Yep. No one else. Just us.
The only
Only
one.
one.
The only
Only
one.
if you find another one, they're actually 25. I'm sorry, they lied in their credentials.
Yeah, yeah. We're the only ones with a real 24-year-old. The rest are fucking
That is the
posers.
joke I just made. Thank you for coming to my TED talk.
Yeah. But I got to say the word posers, and I like saying the word posers.
Yeah, because they're stupid. Un-
I am a little
Unlike
stupid, it's
me,
true.
who is smart.
Nah, you're stupid too. Sorry. I saw you had to find out this way.
On my 24th birthday, the day before, the day after, I can do words.
Can you?
No. Um,
Oh. Oops.
we should probably talk about the important significance this day holds. It is the 31st anniversary of Cartoon Network. It's a very important day. Um,
It's also spooky
yeah,
month.
whatever. Who cares about that? Cartoon Network. Um,
Yeah, it's Cartoon Network,
yeah. They're
which is
they're dead because they moved all their shows to Adult Swim and they just closed down the studio. But like Cartoon Network,
how old are they turning? It's like 30,
31.
31.
Last year were 30, which is why I made
Yeah,
the top 30 episodes.
that's right. That's right.
I'm gonna
31
I'm gonna do
years.
Nick eventually. I'm gonna dress up as Doctor Blow.
Dr. Blowhole.
Yeah,
That's not.
that's too much merch. That's
That's
too much.
Doofenshmirtz.
Um, no, we should have the actual significance. Yesterday was the first anniversary of what we call episode 0 of the podcast. Also, it's my birthday, but that's not as
Did we
important.
do that on your birthday?
Yeah,
I didn't remember
yeah,
that.
because I did the okay. I did a favorite character tier list, and then Robin, either Infinite Wisdom, said Stripe for your birthday. Let's smash or pass your favorite characters. Knowing me, the guy who doesn't like smashing or passing, like, fine, I'll do that for you, Robin. My own birthday.
I feel like you said Smash more times than I did.
Yeah, because I knew the characters better. I was like, cause again, if you put me in this situation, I'm gonna be a bit more loose with it. That's how we get situations where I'm like violently just saying we should not frick Lady Demetresque or Harley Quinn, but being like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I would totally frick Bowser and Tom.
I'm still upset about Roxanne.
I'm not. That's my proudest achievement. I'm putting that on the fridge. I'm putting that on the wall. I put it everywhere. I screamed from the rooftop. On my
Yeah.
gravestone, it'll be, I make sure we did not smash Roxanne Wolf.
One of these
No, we won't.
days.
No. We're done with Smasher Passes. The gimmick was fun for the first time. Never again, unless they add more characters to the Tumblr list. We'll do it every time they upload more characters to the Tumblr list. At least until they
Yeah,
add.
have you checked that recently?
I haven't checked that. At least until they finally add Doofenshmirtz. That'll be a cutoff point. Because, like, how is he not on there yet?
I am the most trackable.
That almost got into, like, Yoda territory.
I got that doofus.
That's what I said that in the video, actually.
Did
Yeah,
you?
in the Face Firm one, I
Oh,
said that exact phrase. Nope. The Angel Dust through Wally is still the newest batch of characters.
unfortunate, unfortunate.
Eventually, they're gonna have
Uh,
to add more. I'm surprised.
well,
I'm
not
surprised.
necessarily.
No, they need to. I'm surprised they added the 4 Spider-Man characters, and none of them are the Spot. That seems like the most Tumblr sexy mini character there.
Honestly, yeah. Especially with like any hole's a goal, you know? He's got
What's the question of the
holes.
week?
He's got question of the week. All right, it's the question of the week. Question of the week. I'm pulling it up. It's the question of the week. What's one of your favorite character archetypes?
I really like. I know a lot of people have been talking about this character archetype recently. Like Schaefer has mentioned it in a video. couple a month ago or so. But it's the villain that's a goofy little guy that is still a genuine threat. Your Bill Cipher's, your Aku's, your Cadet Hades, uh, Jack Horner, stuff like that.
That's fair. Uh, I was gonna say the opposite. I like heroes, just flat out.
Okay, so
Like,
that's the most boring, basic answer you could have said. It's like I said, I like villains.
yeah, I mean, I'm more specifically like, just the idea of like doing good no matter what. I always like to see that in a character, like someone who just tries their best to be as nice as
So like
possible.
like
Is
an all loving hero, basically.
Yeah, like super altruistic.
Character examples, examples,
Yes.
examples.
Sora, Tifa. Um, I thought of another one. Oh, Ichiban, Kasuga.
Goku.
Like, nah, is
I
Goku?
don't know.
Because he's all about like the fighting and training, and that doesn't interest me much.
It will.
Will
Yes.
it? Oh, okay. I'm not a big Dragon Ball person. I've tried it. It's not really my thing.
I'm gonna have to watch it eventually. I just know.
With how much you reference it all the
Yeah.
time, yeah, yeah, you probably should.
That end, like the second I finished Naruto, no one cared. I was like, okay, Ryan, Stripe. Why did I say Ryan? Stripe. What?
Because your name's
Yeah, but
Ryan.
usually,
I don't
usually
know.
whenever I talk to you, I'm like, oh yeah, it's Stripe time. It's the Stripe time, baby.
Yeah. You go strike mode,
It's
baby.
Stripe mode unleashed.
Strike mode activated.
Um, yeah, but usually whenever I do I, I like right after I finish One Piece. Now, after I finish Naruto, no one cared. It's like, okay, Stripe, now watch Dragon Ball and One Piece. Like, can I just take a break first?
Yeah, I mean, I did that like as a joke. I told you to watch Boruto, but that was mostly a
Yeah,
joke.
I think the Naruto video is the best one to expose people who don't watch me, because all the comments were like, haha, you should watch Shippuden now. You finished Naruto. I'm like, haha, you should watch a video first for commenting, because I literally talked about Shippuden in the video. Yeah.
Yeah, what? I can't believe you didn't watch Shippuden. That's so
I,
fucked
I, I
up.
literally just said I did. You know I watched Shippuden. I talked about you with it several times,
Yeah, but like you should watch it
but
though.
I literally did.
Yeah, like you should watch.
And that's the
You should
Spells and
also watch.
Stripe podcast. I hope you enjoyed this episode. For my birthday, I get
Yay!
to not talk to Spells anymore. Bye, everyone.
Oh, please don't leave.
I thought about it. So what are we doing?
I know you
What are
did.
we doing for today? Because if you
Well,
don't have an idea, I have
it's
an idea.
thank God you have an idea then.
You don't have an idea, do you?
I had a vague
What's
idea.
your vague idea?
Just talk about things.
Okay, so my idea, because that idea sucks. Um,
Yeah, that's fair.
okay. So
What's your idea? What's your grandmaster plan? You're the birthday boy.
yeah, I
You
am.
should
So I wanted to
do
know how much you know about me. I wrote down a handful of questions. Some of them are super obvious. Some of them are not super obvious. Most of them are just what's my
it. Oh
favorite
shit.
thing. They're not deep questions. They're not deep philosophical. You will know more about my worldview and life questions. I'm gonna ask.
Oh
I'm gonna
yeah.
ask all of our people at home, or sorry, all of our person at home, one singular person. Uh, right?
Hi
Yeah,
Sven. Actually, I don't know if they still watch our videos. They watch one at
yeah.
least.
They don't watch the podcast. Um,
No. Fuck you, Sven.
they still have a lot to catch up with. Like, once we get into December, I'm gonna start being annoying and be like, "Hey, yo, Sven, it's been a year." Um, but anyways, so I wrote down a handful of questions. They're not super deep questions. They're literally just like favorite blah, say favorite blah. Um, but I want to see how many you get right. So
Uh-oh.
people playing along, people watching along, I will say all the questions first, and then we will reveal if spells got right. So leave all your answers in the comments below. And I'll see if you know me better than
I
this.
think I'll do okay.
Yeah, I
I think I'll
okay, these
do
are
okay.
very basic questions. Like if you watch my videos or if you've talked to me casually, you probably know the answer to all these.
Oh, but I haven't done either of those. Uh-oh. Uh,
Okay,
yeah, I think let's see.
okay. Uh,
This is more a test of memory than
yeah.
anything.
I'm just saying this would be much harder if it was me doing it for you because
Okay.
you're not as open. Um, I'll just Hail Mary and just say Kingdom Hearts for every answer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Again, very basic questions.
I will absolutely steal this idea for my birthday though, whenever we get around to that. Just do the Uno reverse. So
I have 16,
start studying,
yeah,
bitch.
16 questions.
All
Wait.
right.
Actually, when did we start the podcast? Because it was in February. It was
Uh,
like late February. Was it on your birthday?
it was like it was not on my birthday. It was late February.
We can look it up
Um,
just so we know what we can do both the birthday episode and the super duper special epic Pogger Gamer
oh yeah, we should
10
do
year
like an
anniversary. Yeah.
anniversary. Yeah, here. I'll look it up while you ask the
Okay.
question.
I'm gonna write down your answers as we go. So let me just pull up something where I can write up. Just so we don't have to go back in time to the first Thanksgiving to realize what you said. You see, there's a reference to the hit
All right.
film Freebirds. Okay. The first film is. First question is, what's my favorite film?
Your favorite film is Monsters Inc.
Okay. I will not say if it's right or wrong.
Also,
You got one answer out of
the
you.
podcast,
Say again.
the first episode of the podcast was released February 8th.
Oh, so it's oh, that might conflict a bit, but we can do both if we push them and stuff.
Yeah, we can probably do it. We can make my birthday. We can do the anniversary episode on the 11th because that's just the closest Monday. Or and then we can do my birthday on the
That
18th,
works.
which is just yeah.
That is assuming that we're still doing this podcast. Um,
I mean, yeah, but
what is my favorite game? Video game.
I know your favorite Kirby game, and I know your favorite non-Kirby game. I don't know.
Uh, for a bonus, say both, but you have to pick one.
I believe your favorite Kirby game is Triple Deluxe, and I believe your favorite non-Kirby game is Kid Icarus Uprising. I'm not so confident that I got the Kirby game right because there's a lot of fucking Kirby games, so I'm gonna go Kid Icarus Uprising.
That's your final answer.
Final
Okay.
answer. Don't do this shit to me, man. Uh,
Yeah.
all right.
Again, people playing
Next
along.
question.
If you guys get more of this right, you've replaced spells on the podcast.
Oh no.
Um,
But that they're just gonna lie.
yeah, I know. That's why I'm doing this. So you better get every answer right.
What?
It's only 16 questions.
No.
Okay. What is my favorite anime?
Oh, Hitori Boshi. Duh. Boki, whatever.
I like how you say, "Oh yeah, duh." The show no one knows about.
Yeah, I almost said
Oh, the Rock, I assume.
I almost said the Kirby right back at you, but I was like, that doesn't feel super right though.
You should have said Kirby. It's Kirby. You got it wrong. Okay, to the salt mines. Let's go.
No, oh no.
It's not actually Kirby, but for what it is, we will get to later.
Yes.
I'm gonna actually add in one more question. What's my favorite live
Okay.
action show? Ooh.
You don't watch that. What the fuck are you talking about?
It's a trick. No. There's actually an answer.
I'm trying to go back to my fucking like mind palace of any time we've ever talked about a live action TV show. You've watched Good Omens, but you just started. You wouldn't say that's your favorite show. What's You've barely seen iCarly
I've seen all of
and one
iCarly.
episode of. You've seen all of iCarly. You've seen one episode of Sam and Max. I don't think iCarly
Sam
is
Max. You
technically a
keep
live action
saying
TV
Sam
show.
Max. It's Sam and Cat.
Or Sam and Cat. Um. Oh my God. Kirby doesn't have any live action shows, does it?
No, not yet.
Not yet. God,
I'm so glad I
what's the
added this in.
most what's the most Stripe Core live action TV show? Oh fuck. I don't know. This wasn't in top 10 frogs. How the fuck should I know?
I mean, technically it was. There is a live action show on the list.
It was?
Number 1, The Muppets, Kermit the Frog.
Right. Is it the Muppets show?
I don't know. Is it? What's your final answer?
Fuck, that's honestly the best guess I've got.
Okay.
I'll go the Muppets show.
Okay.
Fuck you, man.
Yeah. Okay. So I said there were 17. There's actually I said there's 16. There's actually 17. That's number 17, or would have been.
Okay.
Final question I added is that I will not add anymore. Don't worry.
Right.
Okay.
You can if you want. It's fine.
Favorite cartoon.
Favorite cartoon.
We go from a question to like don't know the answer because there's like so little I've seen versus you don't know the answer because there's so many I've seen.
I don't think it's Owl House. I think you would have mentioned that during our big episode about it.
I'll be helpful to you. There are 2 answers for this. You don't need to say both. You can say one. I'll give you the point. But there are 2 available answers.
It could be Adventure Time. That is prevalent in my brain. It could be Steven Universe. It could be Amphibia. I don't think it's Over the Garden Wall. Even though that show slaps.
True. You should go back to the last podcast and watch us talk about Fred the Horse for an hour and a half.
The loveliest lies of all.
You have an answer?
Gosh. Fuck. I'm Adventure Time. Final answer.
Okay.
Fuck you. Expect most of these to end with me just telling you to fuck yourself.
That's what friends are for. Okay.
It really is. Okay. Next one.
What's my favorite character?
Kirby. No, Bandana Waddle Dee. You like him more for some reason, even though Kirby's better. No, DDD. You also like DDD.
You have 5 seconds to 5, 4, 3.
Me. Bandana Waddle Dee. Final answer.
Okay.
I've never been so stressed in my life.
Favorite video I've made. There's also 2 answers to this because I have not decided yet.
Okay. Favorite video that you've made. I know you really like the Cartoon Network commercials. I know you were really proud of Top 40 Disney animated episodes. I'm gonna go with the Cartoon Network commercials video. Final answer.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, you were saying?
yeah. That's my final answer.
What's my favorite web series?
Oh, dude,
Not favorite YouTuber because that is different.
that is
Yeah.
different.
Like I wouldn't call myself a
Favorite?
web series, for example.
Right. I get what you. I mean, obviously it's Homestuck.
Oh yeah,
No.
yeah, okay, write it down. Write it down. Homestuck. That's your final answer.
No, no, it's not. You know it's not. Oh God, what's that Smash Bros. One you keep talking about?
Brawl in the Family. Webcomic.
Is that what it's called? There's a Smash Bros. Series you always talk about every now and again. I'll say that one.
Okay. I'm pretty sure you're talking about Brawl in the Family, the one that has
Brawl in the
yeah,
Family. That sounds right.
DDD and Kirby and the Waluigi, who's really weird looking.
Yeah, I'll say that because I haven't heard you talk about any other like web series.
Um,
Oh, but
what's my next
you
video?
probably have your next video.
It's literally in the description for one of the videos, so you should know.
Now,
This is the most
is
like
it the Steven?
testy of them all. Like Lisa.
Is it the Steven Universe one? Is it? I'll be honest, I cheated. I have it on my phone. So my final answer is top 25 Nicktoons.
Okay, so you're not getting a point for that.
Fuck.
Why would I give you a point if you said it? You cheated. You could have said you could have looked it up and I wouldn't have known. We're none the wiser. But no, you just had to cheat. So no point.
Well, my actual.
No
Yeah.
point. How many times have I tell you that Steven Universe is coming out on its 10th anniversary,
Yeah, which is like late October,
which
right?
is early November, November 4th.
Whoops.
Um, what is the next anime I plan on watching?
Is it starting a new anime or is it like could season 2 of a new
Starting
show
a new
like also
anime,
count?
brand new to me. To
Start
me, brand new to me.
brand new to you,
Yeah.
right? Fuck.
I've never heard of that anime. What's it about?
Uh, it's about Step Bro. Um,
Epic based.
the next anime have you seen Kaguya-sama?
Yes. Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah,
Before
you
you say it,
have.
I've also seen Jujutsu Kaisen. It's always the two you're like, oh, have you seen Kaguya-sama Jujutsu Kaisen? Yes. Yor and
I've never
Gojo
asked
were
you to
on my
see
favorite
Jujutsu
character
Kaisen.
list.
That is true.
It's always those two. It's
Um,
always you go immediately to those two.
it's the only two anime I've seen. Well, I haven't seen Jujutsu Kaisen, but
You read the manga.
I've read it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, Speaking of, did you get spoiled on the last fight, or are you still blind?
I'm still blind.
Okay, that's good. Say blind, my child.
So what's your
Next
answer?
anime. It's not One Piece.
One
It's
Piece is
not.
not
I
there.
don't think it's any of the. I don't think it's gonna be Dragon Ball. We were just talking about that. Oh fuck! Is it? It's on. Any chance it's gonna be like an animated anime
Not a
movie?
movie. It's a series.
God, there's so much anime. Fucking Neon Genesis Evangelion. Fuck you. I don't know.
I've seen that before.
You have, haven't you? That's why that sounds familiar. Um, God, what's an anime you haven't seen that I know
I don't
about?
know. I'm not gonna tell you.
Oh, you've seen Spy Family. You've seen Kirby right back at you. I don't know. Maybe you're gonna rewatch. I don't know. Um, this is the hardest one yet. This is the hardest thing I've ever done. The next, just, fuck. I can't even think of any anime right now. That's the issue.
If you're allowed to cheat for like to directly find an answer, I don't see why you can't just like Google anime and see. Oh yeah.
That is exactly what I'm doing right now. Akira, that's a movie. Um, did mention you were going to watch the One Piece live action show, but I don't think
I
that
have. I literally
counts.
told you that I have watched it.
Oh, I must have missed that. Why is it saying Disenchantment as an anime? What the fuck is this? Um, Popular anime. You've seen My Hero. You've seen Chainsaw. Uh, let's go. Fucking Serial Experiments Lane. That's gotta be the answer. I can't imagine it be anything else other than Serial Experiments
I'm
Lane.
writing it down. Okay.
Yeah, fuck it. As good a guess as any.
Okay. The next question, hopefully won't be as stressful for you. Um, what's my sexuality?
What's your sexuality? I know you're asexual, but I'm like, I'm. There's a weird part of me that's so like, oh my god, what if it changed and you like waited just for this fucking video? No, it's asexual. You're asexual. Whether you like it or not, I'm making you asexual right here, right now.
um,
Um, Final answer.
okay. What's my favorite animated movie Disney villain? So not Pixar, not TV shows, because then that would get all fricky wicky. Just like the main Disney movies. Favorite villain.
Tamatoa.
Tamatoa? Okay.
Tamatoa. Final answer.
Like you did not stutter, you did not hesitate, you just went full in Tamatoa.
I know you're horny for that big old crab man.
Okay. What's your favorite color?
Green.
Okay, here's an interesting one that I know you'll probably get wrong. That's your hint. What's my what's my first fictional crush?
Well, my immediate gut reaction is Rosalina, but you had the whole little spiel. Same deal with Cynthia. That also immediately jumps to mind. God, this is so much because you don't know my first fictional crush. You know how am I supposed to know yours? Um,
That's the whole point.
Trick question. You're asexual. You don't have a fictional
But you know
crush.
I'm interested in Rosalie and Cynthia, so even if I just learned, even if I just had a crush on them like back in like whenever I made that video, 2021 or so, it
Fuck
would still
this.
count.
Man, I feel like you're psyching me out. I feel like it's Rosalina, and you're just unless it's like Shigo or something.
I wrote down Rosalina. Do you want to change that before I ask the next question?
I'm sure the real answer is gonna be some fucking basic bitch cartoon character. Like, oh, it's Gwen from Total Drama Island. Oh, it's fucking Katara, basic bitch. I'm gonna go. I don't know which one out of all those. I'm gonna go fucking Rosalina,
Okay.
bastard.
uh, least favorite food.
Broccoli.
I wonder why you said that so quickly.
It's almost like I was going through our old videos not too long ago and I saw a certain thumbnail.
Yeah, what's my biggest fear?
Spiders.
Final question. I will admit you've gotten some wrong, but
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
willing to, if you get this right, I'm willing to give you the full points. If you get it wrong,
Oh god.
I'm willing to take away all your points and you get 0.
Oh god.
So, Robin,
Uh-huh.
who is my best friend?
If it's fucking like cyanides or something, I'm gonna be so pissed. I'm gonna say me, but I swear to God, if I get this one wrong, it's your asshole.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say me.
Okay. So, The first question was, what is my favorite film? Your
Uh-huh.
answer
I said
was Monsters Inc. The
it was
correct
actually
answer,
Monsters Inc.
the
University.
correct answer is Monsters Inc. You get 1 point.
Let's go!
Um, the next question was, what is my favorite video game? You said Kid Icarus Uprising.
But I also triple
No, you got to say
deluxe.
one or the other.
Yeah, but I just want
And
to
to
you to
quote
read
to
time.
quote that funny film with the guy with the whip, you chose poorly. It was Kirby Triple Deluxe.
No, fuck! But that is your favorite non-Kirby game, right?
Nope, it's Mario Galaxy or Mario Odyssey,
Oh,
Galaxy or Odyssey.
but you really like Kid
I
Icarus
love Kid Icarus
Uprising.
Uprising. That'd probably be like
Okay.
after Galaxy and Odyssey and various Kirby games, but like, and Smash Ultimate's up there too. But so you have one right, one wrong.
Fuck. I mean, Planet Robot's better. Fuck it.
Your the next question was, what is my favorite anime? You said Hitori Bochi. You are correct.
Of course I'm correct. I know this
Yeah.
one.
The next question is the one that you had. You had so but you the easiest one for you. You got like frame one. Definitely didn't have to go over every single show I watched. What is my favorite live action show? You said
I'm so
The Muppet
curious.
Show. It's actually The Good Place.
You've never talked about The Good Place. I'm gonna go. When the fuck fucking from Strike the Squid, Good Place. You what the?
Well, Michael was on my favorite character list.
Yeah, that is true.
I almost said Community, by the way. So I would have actually accepted Community if you said that, but you didn't. So frick you.
I forgot. Oh my god, you did see Community. I completely forgot Community existed. I haven't thought about this shit in a while.
Um,
I had the same issue with the anime one where I just forgot a bunch of live action shows.
um, so the next question was, what's your favorite cartoon? You said Adventure Time. I'm saying, really, Adventure Time? Like that was only number 6 in the top 30 cartoon list. Like you didn't even say like when you were naming off every cartoon I've ever seen, you didn't even say number 1, which was Infinity Train. Like, what is wrong with you? Like,
Oh
yeah,
fuck!
it's not the answer
I
though.
forgot
It's not
Infinity.
because the answer,
I forgot Infinity
yeah,
Train
yeah,
existed.
the answer is either you would have gotten 1 point no matter what you said, but you didn't say either Hilda or one I'm really shocked you didn't even like rattle off Gravity Falls.
Oh my fucking god, I
Yeah.
didn't.
Uh,
Oh, what the fuck is?
uh,
What is my
I was
deal,
I was literally
man?
my icon was Bill Cipher for like 2 weeks.
Oh, what is my deal? Oh, I think I got. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
No, I knew that too. I don't.
I want to gi-
I'm not good at test taking,
I want to
man.
give you
I'm
like a
not good at
half
test
point, but
taking.
no, fuck you.
Oh,
The next question was, who's my favorite character? You said Bandana Waddle Dee. You are correct.
okay.
Okay. The next question was, what's my favorite video I made? You said commercials, top card number commercials, and you also were like flipping between that and top 30 Disney episodes. You know how I said there was
Right.
2 answers to this, but both would have been
It was both of
been
them.
correct. So I
Okay,
won't give you 2 points. I'll just give you one, but because you did
you're a bastard for that.
no, but you locked in
That's fair.
commercials, so I'm like, okay,
That's fair.
yeah, but
Namely, lockdown one. Whatever.
yeah, because I'm a little
Good
rat
man.
gremlin. Anyways,
You are. You are a little rat gremlin.
um, favorite web series, which you I guess just interpreted to be web comics only. I probably should have said no, but you said Brawl in the Family. It's Death Battle.
I mean, Death Battle
Yeah,
counts
I don't see why I wouldn't.
because it's a YouTube channel.
No, but it's a series. It's just it has seasons, it has episodes. It counts. Unlike me, it was just kind of I just do stuff. They have arcs, Robin, about Boomstick's father.
I don't know what that means.
Exactly. That's why you're a failure.
Fine.
The next question.
Yeah, sure. I know you like Death Battle. Obviously, I know you like Death Battle.
I'm
I
willing
did a whole
to.
video because I knew how much you like Death Battle, but I just
Would you accept half a
I
point?
didn't realize it
Would
counted.
you accept half a point?
How does everyone take half a point?
Okay.
You're a bastard, but
Yeah,
still. Is that your favorite webcomic?
it is my favorite webcomic. So you know what? I'll give you a half point. You get a
Okay.
half point for that.
Okay.
You get no points for
I'll
looking up what my next video was. Frick you. Uh,
in my defense, it was funny.
no, it wasn't. You can't cheat.
I had fun.
Okay.
I I did cheat. What do you
Yeah.
mean?
Okay.
At
So
least I was honest about it. Do I get half a point for honesty and being trustworthy?
no,
Oh.
because you still cheated.
Yeah, cheaters ever wasp. I get it. I get it.
Um.
Okay.
So the next question was, what is the next anime I will watch? You said Serial Experiments Lane.
And I was totally accurate. I
Um,
know. I already got the point.
you did actually, because this was an open-ended question. I just wanted to get anime recommendations. There was no specific answer for this.
Oh fuck yeah. Uh, I probably should have suggested an anime I've actually seen.
Yeah.
I don't know. You'll probably like it.
Yeah.
It seems very corn coded.
It does.
I'm not
Looking
gonna
it up. Yeah.
elaborate on that. So yeah, watch that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tell me if it's good.
This is literally just like give me anime recommendations. There was no answer to this. So thank you everyone in the comments who
That's
wrote down
fucked up.
something. um, for
That's fucked up, man.
for sexuality, you said asexual. You are correct. I'm surprised it took you.
I was so worried you're gonna be like, no, I'm actually demisexual now. No.
I'm actually gay.
No.
No. Favorite Disney villain? You said Tamatoa. You should have said the other purple sea monster. It's Ursula.
Oh, fuck off. I don't know if I've ever heard you talk that much about Ursula.
I literally put a episode of the Little Mermaid show on the top 30 Disney episodes solely because it focused on Ursula.
Yeah, because she's obviously the best part about The Little Mermaid, but that doesn't mean she's your favorite.
But it did.
Man.
Ooh. So for this one, you said my favorite color is green. You're correct. Okay, so the next question.
Right. Yes. Don't even fuck with me on that one. I'll skin you alive.
Actually, it's
You're gonna be straight to
voice
skin after
green.
I'm done with you.
Straight with skin is a good name. Okay, so first fictional crush. You said Rosalina.
I was wrong.
It's Starfire.
Oh fuck! I knew that. Shit. I was. So I swear to God, for some reason, I was thinking about how much you like Starfire at work yesterday. I don't remember the context behind my thoughts, but I remember thinking about that. Fuck, why did I guess that? I even said it was gonna be a basic bitch cartoon.
No.
girl,
The basic answer would be Raven. This is slight.
which is my favorite, obviously. But fuck.
Yeah, because you're boring.
Yes, I'm so boring.
You haven't mentioned like the other two like big goth girls of the 2000s with Shigo and Gwen from Total Drama. So
Which says a lot more about me than it does about you, but we can get into that later.
but yeah, it's the Teen Titans version of Starfire. You got it wrong. I'm sorry. I gave you a hint. I was like, hey, it's not the character you expected, and then you went with Rosaline anyways.
Yeah, that was mostly out of spite towards you.
What? If I didn't say that, you would have just said Rosalina, and we wouldn't even have a discussion. But am I wrong?
Yeah.
Am I
that's
wrong?
fair. You're not wrong.
Yeah. Or you might have been quirky and said Cynthia. You still would have been wrong, but like. But yeah. The next question was, um, what is...
I should have gone Cynthia. Cynthia's hotter out of the two.
You're wrong. Anyways, it is least favorite food. I only asked this so we could include the freaking funny strikes racist against broccoli meme. It's broccoli. If you don't know why,
Yeah.
for anyone who doesn't know why, it's not because it's healthy. I love healthy stuff. I just have to go to old videos to look up why I hate broccoli.
Honestly, I yeah, that's I don't e- I don't even know if I want to go back to those old videos. I get scared. I'm worried the audio is gonna be all like shit or whatever. But whatever.
Um, old videos, not even a year old. um, so the next question is,
Yeah,
what is my biggest fear? You
spiders
said spiders.
because it's spiders.
For the longest time, I just said it was spiders because I didn't want to go into the actual thing, which was I'm scared of being alone. I'm scared of not making an impact. I'm scared of just being relevant. I'm scared of people not realizing who I am.
Yeah, but it's spiders.
But on Friday, this is gonna be a really weird thing. Stick with me. Shay Phyllis made a video on Whisper of the Heart, which is a Ghibli film. Um, and
I actually started watching that. I didn't
yeah,
finish it.
and like the whole message of that was like stories impact us, stuff like that.
Right.
And he kind of dismissed his YouTube channel as it doesn't really count as like impactful or as a story. But to me, that's kind of struck with me. And I was like, you know, I've met so many friends just by making dumb videos on the internet about cartoons. So you
Right.
know, I have made an impact. I'm glad where I am. So this is no longer my biggest fear. It is actually spiders now. So you got
Yeah. Obviously, it's fucking spiders. So
no. It really was like uh, being alone, being irrelevant. But then that video came, I was like,
yeah,
oh,
but
okay, I guess it really is spiders now. Thanks, Phyllis.
yeah.
You were saved. If I made this 2 days ago, you would have been bamboozled. But no, it's spiders.
Yeah. I guess I'm glad for you, but I mean, I actually am. That's really heartwarming to hear.
Yeah. What do you mean? What
But
do you mean?
also, fuck yeah, I
What do
got.
you mean? I guess like. What do you mean? I guess I'm glad for you. Like
I think I just hate you.
if you got the question wrong, I would understand why you said, "Oh, I'm guessing I'm glad for you." But like, no, you got the question right. So like, what?
Because it was just, I was like, it didn't hit me that I actually got the question right because the entire time I was like, oh man, he's going on this long tirade about how I got the question wrong. But then I got the question right. So just ignore me.
Okay, so
I'm just being a petty
you have
bitch.
9.5 points out of 17. There's one question left, which I said is for all the marbles.
Right.
The final question is, who is my best friend? You said yourself.
If it's not, it's your ass. Like,
It's you.
okay.
Are you happy? Are you proud?
I'm happy that I won the quiz. I don't care at all about being your friend.
Okay, good, because that was a joke. There's my dog.
What?
Yeah, you get zero points. Sorry, to assault my rookie.
Yeah, well,
It was actually you. Don't worry.
yeah. Yeah, if it was the dog, he'd get old Yeller. So,
what? What? What?
I'm just saying. I'm gonna go full tsundere.
Isn't that more like a yandere thing? Like if I can't have you, no one can.
That is a yandere thing. It all blurs together.
Tsundere is more like you're dumb and sneaky, but actually, you know what? You're not dumb and sneaky. You're cool. Let's go hang out.
It's not like I like you or anything, but
That it's that. Never say that again. But you're correct. So you did it. You got 10 out of 17. Well, 10 and a half out of 17. And
Damn right.
so, what are you doing with this information? How will you live your life now?
I guess I should probably finish The Good Place.
You haven't finished The Good Place?
I started it,
Oh my
and then I got spoiled on
You
the.
were.
Oh, they were in hell the whole time.
That's the first season!
Yeah, so I started the first season.
You were one of the people who got me to watch it!
Was that?
Yes!
When did I do that? And that was probably when I was still watching. It was like, oh, you should watch it with me. And then I stopped, and then you did it.
Like for the past, like, however many weeks, you've been kind of saying, oh, Stripe, you gotta watch My Adventures with Superman, My Adventures with blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna probably watch it before you have.
No, I've seen it. I haven't finished
Yeah,
it.
exactly. You haven't finished it. That's the problem. You know what?
I don't know if you've noticed this. I'm bad at
Yeah,
finishing things.
let me give you. Here, I need to look it up.
I don't know if you can tell by the one video on my main
Yeah,
channel,
yeah.
but I'm bad at finishing
Yeah,
things.
I feel like that's something you haven't finished. I feel like you should have just left that in the gutter. You know?
Honestly, not wrong. Next one's gonna be a banger, though. Maybe, maybe not. I haven't gotten to the point where I hate the video yet, so we'll see.
But you will.
I will.
Okay, let me give you a cautionary tale. Someone who doesn't finish anything. There was a kid who went to Lindbergh Elementary School and was the top student. He was brilliant, but there was just one problem. He never finished anything. Despite his intelligence, despite his potential, he kept failing. And one day, he disappeared after not finishing his lunch. Do you want to be that man? Do you want to be like him?
No, because I do like finishing lunches.
So you but eventually, if you keep going down this dark path of never finishing things, you will become this man. Who's Professor Finbar Calamitous from Jimmy Neutron?
Yeah, I figured it was some fucking cartoon. I was thinking Danny Phantom. That's where my bet
It's
was
the other
going.
2000s Nick show.
Yeah, there's only two of them.
Yeah, only two. I mean, to be fair,
Only two.
Nick, according to Nick himself, there's only two 2010 shows. So like, it's
What?
yeah, it's Cora and Loud House. That's the only two that ever exist.
Oh, you're doing a bit. Okay.
Am I though? Have you seen anyone talk about any other show besides those?
I almost said Big City Greens, but I'm pretty sure that's not Nick.
It's Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, it's the only one that ever
Only
that got in the
10
racing game.
shows.
Only one that got into Nick All Stars. Only one that got into the sequel.
Yeah.
They should just add
Obviously
Tough Puppy.
Cora's gotta make it. Obviously, Cora's gonna make it into the fucking fighting game.
Yeah, but does Loud House need to? Well, I say that, but like they literally cut one of Loud House. They cut Lincoln Loud from the second game. He's not in the second game. Only one of his sisters is.
That makes more sense. I don't know much about Lighthouse, but I got the vibe that like Lincoln's the character people care about the least.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but like you still want to include the main character of your biggest show besides SpongeBob.
Yeah, Nick All Stars, at least the first one didn't really do that. Like how they added in fucking Hugh Neutron instead of Jimmy.
It was because he was a meme.
Vince.
It's because he was a meme.
Yeah.
This
Hey there, Jimbo. Sending you to the Shadow Realm, Jimbo.
it's confirmed that Jimmy's obviously a new character in the next game, in the new game.
That is
Yeah,
true. That
but
is true.
they also confirmed that Hugh is back as an NPC. Which,
Oh, he's not playable?
Yeah.
That's cringe.
yeah, it's even worse. Shredder was playable in the first game. Now he's just a boss.
Yeah.
They
Now
added
they're doing a story mode though, like I suggested.
yeah everyone. Oh yeah, just you. No one else suggested they do a story mode. It was just you.
Yeah.
Um
Nick should give me several monies for my grand
yeah,
idea.
and you should use them all to get the chameleon into the game. Um
Yeah.
the
If you could add one character into Nick All Stars, who would it be?
chameleon.
Seriously?
Seriously. He got a unique
Whoops.
move set. He's the best pick for like a what the frick pick. He'd give us 2010's representation. He's funny. He's a villain. We don't have a lot of villains. I don't yeah I don't see why not.
I like how you're just talking about how they should go for like the protagonist first,
I never said that.
but you didn't suggest Tough
I
Puppy. You said something along
I
those
said it's
lines.
weird that you're getting rid of the protagonist because
Oh,
to hear they never cared about protagonist. They picked bless you or Gesundheit or whatever.
yeah. I coughed.
Yeah, they picked Helga instead of Arnold. They picked Abelina instead of Ickis. They picked again. You said it yourself, Hugh instead of Jimmy. Um,
I mean, Helga's more violent than Arnold.
she is. She is.
Arnie.
Which is kind of funny. Let's go into that. So they've announced two more handled characters for the second game. Gerald, who's his friend with like the really big hair. Um, Arnold's grandma.
I did see that. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
funny. That's a good bit.
Yeah, you know what's even better? They cut
What?
Helga.
That's really funny.
It's
Uh,
like they don't have the main character. They still don't have Arnold himself. They don't even have the secondary character. They don't have Helga anymore. But they have his grandma and Gerald.
Cheryl. If it was Gerald, fascinating. That's such an odd choice. Because the grandma's at least funny, but Gerald's just oh yeah, my favorite Hey Arnold character is Gerald. You know?
My guess is pretty much everything Gerald can do, Arnold can do. So let's give it to Gerald. Arnold the pacifist, and some people have also mentioned that it'd be really hard to put Arnold into a 3D space because of his weird shaped head. And also,
Right.
again, he's a pacifist. So give it to Gerald. And Gerald has a few cool things he can do that's unique. Like, his whole thing is that he tells stories. And that's his final smash, or whatever the equivalent is. Where he tells a story and the ghost kills people. Um,
That's so
yeah.
lame.
That's
I feel like
that's probably why I picked Gerald over. Um,
yeah, but Gerald over Hilda,
yeah, okay,
that's
that's a weird part. Like you could have at least kept Helga.
yeah. Because Helga is like way
Helga's the
more
main character.
popular
Let's be
characters.
honest. She's basically just the main character.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a main character. More people care about her than
I'd
Gerald.
say more people care about her than Arnold, honestly.
Honestly, yeah. So it's like you got the main character that everyone cares about in Hilga. It also makes sense as like a fighter. Then you've got Arnold's grandma, which is just funny. It's like that's like the perfect duo for that show. Why should make it all weird? I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's a big old Gerald fan base I just don't know about.
Oh yeah, but we're getting mass disliked by the intense Gerald from Hey Arnold fan base.
Yeah, the Gerald stands, they're going crazy right now. They're so hyped, and you know what? Good for them.
Um, let's go, Gerald Bros. Gerald Bros, we won.
The Gerald Nation.
The Gerald Nation.
Uh,
I can't believe they're gonna reveal that
yeah.
Gerald is actually just the chameleon in disguise, and the chameleon's gonna be playable.
You keep dreaming, little buddy. You keep
My
dreaming.
head canon is that every character is just the chameleon, just in disguise. No one can prove me wrong, unless they get by water, I guess, because water destroys his suit. And I'm pretty sure there is water attacks in that game. So shut up.
I mean, I would imagine with Korra.
Oh yeah, true. Korra and probably Aang has like bending.
Yeah, but I would imagine he'd be more air
Yeah,
focused. I don't
he's
know
the
though.
Avatar. He has to have some other elements. But obviously, he would focus on airbending because the show is Last Airbender.
Yeah, is oh my god, I forgot her name. Toka?
Toph?
Toph. Holy fuck.
Do-
I was literally listening to people talk about her yesterday.
Were you
Is
combining
Toph
like
still in the game?
Toph and Sokka,
There's a chance.
the ship name?
Is Toph still gonna be in the
No,
game?
she
Oh,
was in the first game, but she got
Zuko gonna be
cut.
in the game?
Uh, Toph was in the
Yeah,
first
I know
game.
she was in the first
Yeah.
game.
Um.
Is Zuko gonna be in the second game?
So okay. So Zuko, uh, most popular Avatar character. I'd argue.
Yeah.
Um, we don't have a Fire Nation rep yet. We're getting Azula instead.
Honestly, I'm down. Azula's cool.
Yeah. Which I get because you can do like lightning bending and she has the blue flames, which is a bit more interesting. But that basically just makes like Zuko irrelevant. Like arguably the most popular request for the game that isn't Timmy Turner, basically irrelevant now.
You, yeah, unless they want to do the Smash Bros. Ultimate run and go like Shadow clones or
Echo Fighters.
well, whatever,
Yeah, I could see that.
like whatever the Peach Daisy
Echo
thing was.
Fighters. They're
Yeah.
Echo Fighter.
Echo Fighters.
Shreko.
Yeah, Shadow clone.
Shadow Clone. I love Naruto. I just want to know when Disney is gonna make a fighting game.
Honestly, yeah.
All the requests are gonna be
Didn't
for
you
Owl
already do a
House
video that
characters.
was literally like? Didn't you do a video that was like,
I did two
what if
videos.
Disney made a
I
fighting
did two
game?
videos on that.
We did do two
Yeah,
videos.
one was the
Yeah.
movies and the other was the shows. It was going to be
Yeah.
combined, and I was like, okay, well, realistically, Disney would not acknowledge the existence of any of their shows in a fighting game,
Right.
which is funny because I see like fan made rosters for like Disney fighting games all the time, and it's always like half the list is shows like you do realize Disney doesn't care about their shows, right?
Well, it's supposed to be like what they want, not what Disney would do.
Yeah.
Would do.
I know, but you have to be somewhat realistic.
No, they
Yeah.
don't.
Yes, you do. It's a law, but it's always like this is what I would imagine the roster to be, and yet it's not accurate in the slightest. Like at best, you can get Goliath, or like Scrooge McDuck and Donald Duck will have Ducktales 2017 alternate costumes.
Right.
Maybe Perry the Platypus. That's it.
Perry the
Perry the Platypus! I have invented the Smasher Nature! Doofenshmirtz should be the main villain in the fighting game.
It's he makes the Dimensionator from the
Yeah, that's what I was
movie
thinking.
again,
And then he pulls together everyone.
and he uses it, and he tries to go to the second dimension, but instead, fucking like Mickey Mouse walks out.
I love Kingdom Hearts.
Dude, honestly, I would give up one of my kidneys for a Kingdom Hearts fighting game,
Pete Main, day one.
and I have.
Yeah.
I know they won't. I could imagine them doing maybe like a 2D fighter or something like Disgaea.
I think that's too many hoops jumped through because Disney.
Yeah, but I mean, even still, like they have enough like Kingdom Hearts only characters.
Yeah, but you really think they're going to be like, let's make a game about Kingdom Hearts where you can play as a bunch of different characters. None of them know Disney, not even like the two main ones of Donald and Sora, Donald and Goofy.
I'm sure they could after as much after Kingdom Hearts 3 made as much money as it did. I'm sure they could convince to let a few Disney characters in as
Yeah, I
fighters.
feel like at least you would have to have Mickey, Donald, Goofy, Pete, Maleficent. I believe those are like the main ones.
They probably could too.
Maybe
I could
like,
also imagine like
Hercules or Hades because like it seems like they're in every single game.
Hercules. Hercules is in every game except one and a half.
Epic.
It's it's really fucking annoying to like try and go through the whole franchise. And then it's like, oh look, they're back at fucking Hercules again.
Yeah, why Hercules? Like, I like the film. Don't get me wrong, but like, why Hercules be like the big one they always go to? It's not that like out of the Disney Renaissance films, just the Disney Renaissance films. It's like not even the most popular one. You have the big four of Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, Lion King, The Mermaid. Maybe even put like Mulan above Hercules in popularity.
I don't know. It might be a Japanese thing. Maybe Hercules is really big in Japan. That could be it. But every fucking time they go to Hercules World, Phil goes, I've got two words for you, kid. Beat them up. Or, they do that fucking joke. You know how they do that fucking joke every fucking world, every fucking game? Anyways, Kingdom Hearts is my favorite franchise.
You can easily gauge a Kingdom Hearts fan love for this series based on the more they freaking despise the series, the more they love it.
Honestly, it's true.
Like if you see someone who's like, I love Kingdom Hearts, my favorite game of all time, no problems, they've never played a game ever in their entire life.
No. Only true Kingdom Hearts fans fucking hate Kingdom Hearts. I love it when people who like only vaguely know Kingdom Hearts try to make fun of like the weirdness of Kingdom Hearts, and they do the bit of like, oh, Kingdom Hearts chain of 355 8 over 2 birth by sleep. Ha ha ha. And meanwhile, it's like, you don't even know half of the bullshit in this series. Don't.
And most people know that the game is complicated. They just don't know like why or how they're complicated.
Yeah. Like, y'all think the lore is complicated? Just wait until you get to the fucking card mechanics. uh, Good game though. Good, great series. I love it or whatever.
I love being the king of the dumb hearts.
I love how Kingdom Hearts 4 hasn't gotten any sort of news update in over a year.
Do you think that Star Wars is gonna be in that?
Yes, I do.
Do you think Marvel's gonna be in that?
Actually, no. Star Wars was basically confirmed because of the
Endor.
fucking leg. You already know.
Yeah. Do you think we're gonna get TV shows in
Marvel,
that?
The closest thing to Marvel I could see would be Big Hero 6 again, but that don't count.
I feel like if they're already willing to use Star Wars, they might as well just use Marvel too.
Yeah, I just don't know how they could do Marvel. My thought, because I've thought about this a lot for the past half of my life, um, my thought was, oh, what if you just do New York? You know, have a New York level, which makes sense because in Kingdom Hearts they'll be like, oh, here's a China level from Mulan or London. You have London like twice, I think, for a different series. Um, so having just a New York level makes sense, and it could be like fun to run around in and whatever. And then you can have like, I don't know, like the Avengers Tower, Spider Man, like shit like that.
Goku.
No, he's not. God damn it, not Goku. It's never Goku. It's never Goku.
Oh.
They should make a Dragon Ball fighting game.
They have made multiple.
No, wrong. Try again.
Um, I'm just surprised they are dumb.
Goku's dumb.
You are. I'm surprised that
Oh, I'm dumb.
you know what really weird with me. Like, they had an entire Beauty and the Beast world, right?
Yeah, like a few
Yeah.
times. Yeah,
Why they've never included Gaston?
that's not true. He was in Union Cross.
Why?
He was in the mobile game. So checkmate.
If they included by some random stroke of miracle, they included Amphibia, would you immediately watch the show then?
I'll I'm probably gonna watch Amphibia before Kingdom Hearts 4
Yeah,
releases.
you better,
So
because you said you would watch it before the end of the year. You have 3 months
yeah, I think I'm gonna start watching it
right now.
not today, but tomorrow.
You should watch it right now.
Um, yeah, I'm watching it right now on the second little screen.
Yeah.
Oh boy, Pops died. Um,
Regular show.
or Hop Pop,
Thank you.
whatever.
You gotta know the lore.
You gotta hop before you pop. That's what they say. Um, yeah,
What?
I don't know. I unfortunately I think Amphibia. I don't know because it's like I feel like if they ever made like Kingdom Hearts 8, then maybe we could start saying like Amphibia or whatever.
No, I
I don't think they're gonna make that many.
I don't think they're gonna even. I don't think they're ever gonna do shows. At best, you get like Goliath from Gargoyles as like in a summon or something. Because
I don't think any.
Gargoyles is like
I
the
don't
only
know
show.
how popular Gargoyles
It is
is.
very popular. It is pretty consistently the only thing Disney tends to reference from their shows.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, technically, we already got.
I would imagine Gravity Falls would be their most popular show, but you can't really do a Gravity Falls world really well.
It is probably their most popular one, but they don't make merchandise for that. They make merchandise for Gargoyles, which somehow sells. So
I guess because the character designs, it's like, would you rather own a Funko Pop of this cool gargoyle or of this teen boy?
fair, fair.
You know,
I just wanted to make an official Bill Cipher plush. Is that too much to ask? Also, King.
they've never made an official Bill Cipher
They've made
plush.
3 plushies of Gravity Falls characters. I want you to guess who they are.
It's probably gonna be really stupid.
It is.
So I'm gonna go Stanford,
Okay, so
uh,
Ford.
Blended Blandon,
Do
and Rumble
you
McSkirmish.
want to have a serious answer?
I mean, honestly, that's good a guess as any.
It's Mabel,
Okay.
Waddles,
I was actually gonna guess Waddles. Man,
and the barfing gnome from one episode.
that's
Not even Dipper. Not even the main character.
I'm glad Waddles got a
Yeah,
plush.
Waddles makes sense.
That's the Waddles. I'm glad one of the three makes me happy.
Yeah. Like Waddles makes sense. That like if you could only make one plush from the series, it should be Waddles or Bill. But like, I'm assuming these came at like early in the show's run, where Bill wasn't as relevant. So fine. And Mabel, if you're
Yeah.
gonna do another one, like between the two, she was definitely the most popular at the time. I would say the pendulum kind of swung over to Dipper's more popular now, but
Especially after Weird Mageddon 2, where people started to fucking hate me.
they're wrong. But anyways,
They're
they're wrong.
not.
You're no longer my best friend. I'm changing that. It's my dog again. Frick you. This would be the final episode. It's just us debating if Mabel's good or not. The final episode of the podcast is just us debating if Mabel's good or not.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I still like pendulum swing on how I feel about Mabel. I think literally the only thing that frustrates me about Weird Mageddon 2 is Dippy Fresh.
But he's the best. They should have kept in the scene where they
Fucking
they
sucks.
should have kept. That's the whole joke that he is supposed to suck. That no one likes him.
Yeah, but like, it's not time or place. I could get into it. I'm
Would
not
you
gonna get
agree
into
that they
it.
should have kept the scene where they snapped his neck?
Absolutely.
They've met Galway with some pretty messed up things with that show. I feel like they could have kept it.
Honestly, honestly, Dippy Fresh getting his neck snapped is like still in my head canon.
You're doing an entire rewrite of the entire show, but it's the exact same as Dippy Fresh's neck snap.
Dippy Fresh is like he's like the Kenny of the show.
Every character has killed Disney fresh in your headcanon.
Exactly.
Waddle just like grows arms just so he can snap to be Fresh's neck.
Every time like the monster of the week shows up,
Just kills.
it somehow ends up with Dippy Fresh getting murdered. Oh my god, he killed Dippy Fresh! You bastards!
Dippy Fresh isn't like a major character or anything. He just appears right before he gets murdered.
He just like skateboards in from off screen. They should make a Dippy Fresh plushie so I can burn it.
I'm surprised that they're not doing stuff like anniversaries, like for Gravity Falls' 10th, which was last year. Like they should have done something for that. That's a big enough show to
They
deserve
should
it.
have.
Like I understand not doing it for like Wander Over Yonder, which was a month or two ago, as I discussed in the video. I understand not doing anything for that
Right.
because no one knows that show outside of Dominator. But like, you could have done something for like your most popular, like, well-known show with a huge fan base.
Yeah. I don't really understand why Disney just doesn't give as much attention to those shows as it could, but I don't know. I'm not a
Yeah.
business person. I don't know the numbers.
I just think, to be
So
fair, even their movies are kind of getting screwed over unless they're like a Marvel or a Star Wars. So
I was about to say, but didn't Blue Beetle do bad? But then I remembered to not be stupid.
I meant in terms
I
of
don't
like
know.
intention from the companies, not in terms of profit.
Yeah, even then, like Secret Invasion barely got promoted.
I thought I'd done pretty well.
Did it do well? All I know is
Promoted
like
pretty
people
well,
didn't
not
like
in
it.
terms of. I know people don't like Secret Invasion.
Yeah, that show sucked.
Yeah.
And like I'm usually pretty easy to please. Like I would say that I
You're
liked.
a Kingdom Hearts fan.
Fuck off, dude. Um, but it's like I liked Miss Marvel. I liked Falcon the Winter Soldier. I liked Loki. I even liked WandaVision. But it's
Are you
like
excited for season 2, Loki?
I am excited. If season 2 of Loki sucks, then I'm gonna stop watching Marvel shows.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's like literally where I'm at. I had the same thing with like if Book of Boba Fett is gonna suck, I'm gonna stop watching Marvel shows or Star Wars shows, and then I still haven't seen Ahsoka.
I like Ahsoka. Uh, not.
Ahsoka is getting close to bringing me back in.
Yeah. Um.
I
Go on. Go.
I and it's just I don't know. I'm kind of just I don't know. Star Wars just peaked with the Clone Wars show, and I feel like Ahsoka.
False peak with the hit show Droids.
I don't even. I like have a vague recollection of droids.
I mentioned it in the Star Wars
I know
cartoon.
you mentioned it in your stupid little video.
It's not stupid.
Stupid.
Ah.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of over Star Wars right now. I don't even like. I'm not a big sci-fi person. I've noticed. I don't
Why?
know.
You know what? Here, let me go to.
I don't know. But it's like there's not like any like sci-fi series besides Star Wars that I really
Don't you
love.
like Doctor Who?
Yeah, but I kind of fell off that
Okay,
too.
I'm looking at your favorite character list that we did a couple episodes ago. You have
I like Doctor Who. I like, and
Wally.
plus even like Doctor
That's sci.
Wally doesn't
Wally's
count because
sci-fi.
it's Wally is sci-fi actually. I do really like Wally. There are exceptions, but I feel like in
Stitch from
general, I
Lilo
don't
and
know.
Stitch, huh? Huh?
That's not sci-fi.
Yes,
He's in a spaceship.
yes, it is. It's
I don't
science.
even care much about like
It's
I
fiction.
don't even care much about like the science like part. I just like the part where he's chilling in Hawaii, you know?
True. I know we talked about this before, but the images you picked are so awful for this.
It's true. I didn't know what I was doing. I thought I'd be able to crop it whilst doing the things
That's
like
why all
that.
of mine are just faces because that's the only thing they show. Even then, you hear
Yeah.
those.
Do you think I thought that far ahead? Do you
Yes,
think I think?
and
No.
even then, like most of
No,
these are
you're
just
wrong.
like the most generic, boring pictures you get of them. Only interesting ones are like Puss in Boots and Denji.
Yeah, whatever, man.
And
Whatever.
Joey. And I'll give you Wally too. And Ahsoka. You have
Yeah,
five. You got five.
I like Ahsoka. That's the fucked up. I liked Ahsoka in the Clone Wars show, but I feel like her depiction in
That is literally
what was it,
everyone's thought. That is the
Mandalorian
most.
or Book of.
That is the coldest take you could possibly give me.
Yeah, I know because it's right.
Everyone's like, yeah, Ahsoka's my favorite character of all time. I do not care for the live action show. I do not care.
She's not my favorite character of all
I
time.
didn't say it was
She's up there.
yours. It's just a very popular opinion. Like,
I know you didn't say
wouldn't it be funny if I
it.
killed you? If I,
Fucking try me, bitch.
what will be
I've got.
what's in the final episode? Us like debating if Mabel sucks or not, or if it's just us killing each other.
I feel like it could be both. You
Yeah,
know.
it starts like normal, like us talking about more Mabel, and then suddenly like I leave, and you're like, straight, where are you? And you just hear the like your door opening, and then we just fight to the death.
Oh, that'd be funny if you murdered me. It'd make for a really good bit.
I got
Like
murdered
you
on
have
my
to.
podcast, not clickbait, got sexual.
What? What are you gonna do to my corpse, my man?
Nothing. That's just like the normal like clickbait terms.
I know, I know. I'd be a little insulted if you didn't fuck my corpse, though.
Anyways, that's the end of this episode. Frick you. It's shorter than usual, but I don't care. Unless there's something else you want to talk about.
No, I feel pretty happy about this episode, actually. I feel like it went by pretty well. Um, can't wait for next episode where. Oh, actually, no. I was gonna say next episode you watch Light and I watch Amphibia. It's gonna be a repeat of fucking Over the Mama Wall or whatever. But no, next episode is gonna be maybe different.
I know we promised
I
a
don't want to.
guest this week. Stuff felt.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
died,
they died.
exploded
Yeah,
into a ball of fire.
yeah. It was really epic, actually.
Yeah, that's why you don't promise
Yeah.
guests.
Um.
When we haven't recorded the episode
Yeah.
yet.
But maybe next year week. I don't know. I can't seem. I'm not
We'll,
Raven from Maps of Raven. I can't see into the future.
we'll get that fucker eventually.
Eventually, and we'll
Eventually.
do something for Halloween, maybe.
Oh yeah. Oh, we already know. We already know what we're gonna do for Halloween.
You?
Yeah, we did.
What are we do for Halloween?
It's gonna be our FNAF idea.
What's our FNAF idea?
We talked about this.
I.
Okay. It's the one where I'm gonna try to teach you the FNAF
Oh,
lore.
okay.
Yeah.
I already know it. I've seen every episode of
So,
Game Theory. I'm basically a master.
what's Fazgoo?
Yeah, I swear that's like one of the things like Matt like mentions every single episode, and he just kind of says it's like, haha, Phasgoo, am I right, gamers? I don't know what Phasgoo is.
Honestly, I don't either. I knew at one point. I forgot.
This is just like how when I asked you like what anime to watch, it wasn't like an actual question. It was like I was looking for recommendations. You're like, no, seriously, what is Phasgoo? I don't know.
Here, let me Google it.
I don't think you should Google
Faz.
Phasgoo. I don't think that's the thing you should Google.
The Fazgoo is a substance that appears in He Told Me Everything and The Puppet Carver, the third story of Fazbear Fright 7, The Cliffs, and the first story of Fazbear Frights 9, The Puppet Carver, respectively. Fazgoo is a pink, slimy substance contained in a vial as part of the Freddy Fazbear Mad Scientist Kit. And Chris's experiment with the Phasgoo slowly morphs into a humanoid shape with translucent pink skin and bags of organs. Eventually, it forms a perfect copy of Chris with his clothes. So,
Bye, everyone. You
Five
you
Nights at
can't top Fastgoo. Bye,
Freddy's.
everyone.
Is this where you wanna
I
be?
just
I just
don't
don't
get
get
it. Why
it.
do you want to say
Why do you want to
Five
say
Nights
Five
at
Nights at
Freddy's?